Welcome back in New at 11. There's a new wine in the Quad Cities at Old Oaks Winery, debuting a new wine, and we have Chris Larson joining us from there. And so thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So talk a little bit about the new wine that you have.
Yeah, so we just released our Pinot Noir on Saturday. So it's a little bit, it's a medium-bodied wine. It's a little bit more fruit-forward, so you're going to get notes of cherry, maybe some strawberry, raspberry, and just a little bit of vanilla at the end from the aging on French oak.
Now, I was, of course, preparing for the segment, I was trying to find out more information about a Pinot Noir, and of course I like to drink wine, but I don't know a lot about wine. But I was reading that Pinot Noir is one of the harder grapes to grow. So why did you choose this one over something that's maybe a little bit less prone to getting a disease or something?
Right. So the Pinot Noir is difficult to grow because of the lighter skin on it, and the clusters themselves are tight. So there's some susceptibility to mold and some other issues that come along with that. But really the complexity that you get from a Pinot Noir is just truly unmatched. So we really like the fruit forwardness. It's a medium bodied wine. So it's really easy and approachable and not quite as bold as a Cab or a Merlot.
Got it. Okay. And you guys have been in business for 6 months now.
Correct.
How has it been? It's
been a whirlwind. So we're looking forward to 2023. We have weddings, we have bridal showers, baby showers, a lot of private events going on. We're going to continue with live music and some more food options as well. So
awesome. And we do have a little bit of video here that kind of shows some of your current offerings that you guys have. So you're talking about that you have some music, you have, of course, the charcuterie boards. Talk a little bit about the offerings that you guys do offer.
Yeah, so we're not a full service as far as lunch menu, but we do charcuterie boards. We have a veggie, a classic charcuterie, and a dessert box as well. We're getting into some lunch service items as far as sandwiches, some soups, and some appetizer options as well.
And it's obviously very great. I think I'm able to say that I'm a frequent flyer. But you really have created a great product there. And so is these Pinot Noir grapes, is this local? Because I know you guys have some vines out there.
Right.
Or is this something that is brought in from California?
This is something that we have to do in California because of the susceptibility and the issues with growing Pinot Noir. It's pretty climate temperamental. So this is just outside of Napa itself. We actually do this one in Lodi, California. Okay,
and this is like on your estate, you guys basically rent a space. So it's not
Correct.
Like you're buying somebody else's product and then just slapping your label on it.
Correct.
Okay, well, we can't have you bring wine and not try it. So let's open this up. You're the expert, we'll have you open. So what would you say while you're opening that is the biggest lesson that you've learned since owning a business for the last 6 months?
Oh, I think the last 6 months, I think the name of the game is just flexibility. And I think just being able to adapt, and I think that's kind of just the real challenge. We're all family owned and operated, so we kind of lean on family members. So that's always nice, and it's fun to get out there and work with family and friends.
Oh, absolutely. And it is nice to, when you're walking around your shop, of course, you get to meet your cousins, your other family members, which is it is really nice to have that little personal touch on that. So
yeah.
Okay, well, let's try this. So what would you pair this with?
This is going to pair really well with, like, I would say pork, maybe some roasted chicken, pasta dishes. You can also even, it's pretty versatile. You can even get into some fish, maybe some salmons as well.
It's very good. A lot of flavor. I love that. I haven't had a single wine at your winery that I haven't liked. So,
well, thank you.
Chris, thank you so much. Where can we find you guys?
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram. That's probably the easiest way. We post pretty frequently with some of our events and things that we have going on, so that's probably the easiest spot to find us. And
what is your location, and how often do you have music there?
So we're at 10814 First Street West in Milan, Illinois, just off Route 67. And as of now, we're going to plan on doing our live music more on Sunday afternoons with all of our events on Saturday, so we'll feature those on Sunday.
And when you guys had this debut, oh my gosh, I was on your Instagram, the amount of people that came out for this, so you guys have obviously made a good name for yourself, so congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for stopping in.